389 Gaming.
Hey guys, it's Geir389 here and welcome back. Got some more Tekkit for you guys.
Hello.
Kyle's jumping up and down.
I'm stuck in the middle with you.
Kyle's stuck in the middle with me. So, guys, first off, I just want to show you Beast Mode armor.
Yes.
I finally got all my Beast Mode armor on, so I am now officially in the Beast Mode club.
So to speak, yeah?
Yeah, and Kyle also made his jetpack and shoulder pads appear because he found out that you could do that because I figured it out for him. I totally did it all by myself. He didn't tell me anything about the L.
Okay.
All by myself. Alright. So, you said you had all the parts we needed for this.
Well, if we don't, then we have backup power to create them. So we should be good.
Okay, well let's instead of breaking this right away, let's build the outer frame around this. So obviously, I should let you guys in on what we're doing today. We need to extend this thing. Because despite the fact that it is a nuclear reactor, it's not producing enough power to where we can efficiently use this one machine, if I can find it, this one machine right here. Whenever I try, say, for instance, I want to repair my or recharge my glove, I put it in here and watch that. Boom! Empties that thing out and then slows down to a crawl as it slowly recharges.
I have a medium fix for this, but it's literally a bug, and I really don't want to do it. But the nuclear power plant, and can you take it out, by the way, Justin?
What nuclear power plant?
Our nuclear power plant, it knows what kind of, how do I say this? The heavy aluminium wire. It knows what it is. It knows it's a wire, but the ports on these are limited to 2,000 per ticks. So this one power top we have is limited to 2,000 per ticks out.
Right.
So if you change, and the same with these things right here, they're limited to 2,000 per tick, so I'm gonna just shut that off real quick. But if I do this, and then we put that over,
all right, so you just
like that.
You connect it with a
So if I
aluminium cable.
Yeah, if I collect it with that, it usually works well. I just need a block to place there, so I can place that there. And I may or may not have thrown away all my cables, so let's just use the magnet mode to pick it up. There we go. So if we go boom, boom, like that, and I need one more cable. I really wanted to show you guys this real fast, but I may or may not have used up a lot of our cable.
Right, so I'm just going to go quickly get the stuff we need. Reactor... Control rod, reactor casing,
it will not
reactor
empty itself.
glass. Now, how big do we want this thing to be again? Is it the same length over? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm just replacing this glass, right?
Yes. That needs to be replaced with casings.
Yeah, with casing. Yeah, I have casing in my inventory. It's okay. It's okay. I know what I'm doing. I've almost done this before. Now the reactor stopped being a reactor.
Yep, that's okay.
Okay.
We're good.
We're good. We're good. It's all okay. This was all planned. We know what we're doing. We are professionals.
We have backup power, so...
Alright, the part about professionals might be a lie, but other than that, we sort of know what we're doing. Sort of. A little bit. So did you make up the resonant ender?
No, we don't have enough ender eyes, so we're gonna have to go with water to start off with, and then we can just pull the water when we're ready to go.
Alright, so what will the resonant ender help with, really?
It makes it more efficient. It's the second best cooling item you can put into a nuclear reactor.
Okay, do you have a bucket for do you have a way of getting rid of the water in here? I mean, we have an infinite water supply here, so it's not
in our system. So
it's not like a big deal or anything.
We have 16 buckets in our system.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're good. Now we don't need to add on any more of the components because we have all the components, right?
We have most of the component. Like we have all.
No, no, I know. I don't mean parts. I mean these things like the interface over here.
Yeah, we don't need any more of those.
We don't need
I was thinking about maybe adding in a
controllers.
computer port because then I can program it to say when it's at 90%, it turns off.
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
And then it stays off until it hits 80%, and then it turns on
Can I just make
20%.
casing floor here? I think casing floor would work well.
Just the casings, that should work.
Yeah, because we don't need to look through the floor or anything.
Nah,
so the casing is fine as a floor. I want some reactor glass around the outside, around the outside, because we can. But we can put in a computer slot. We'll just put it in over here, parallel to where we'd normally have it. Now, the thing that we do need to do, and first I need to figure out how I'm going to get out of here. Well, let me out. The thing we do need to do is we need to get rid of all that water.
On it.
You can just place some blocks in there, though. Watch this. There we go. And just break them. Pick them back up. I'm standing next to a nuclear reactor, by the way.
With fuel in it.
With fuel in it, yeah. It's live rods, you know. Just pointing that out there. Also, we get the glass back, so that's fantastic. Not this glass, but the hardened glass that we used for it. So we need to find the rods, though. I don't think I have the rods in my inventory.
Just pop it. They're in the computer, so.
All right, rods. What are they called again? Oh, yeah, there we go. Yellorium fuel rod.
Yep.
I found it.
So we're going to need 6 of them.
There is exactly 6, so that's fantastic.
Oh, I know. I made them.
I would assume that you did. So you actually thought this out. I'm impressed. Good job. Good job, you.
We could actually... Like, I know this 5 casing can work for a 5... with 5 nuclear rods in them, but it just looks better doing it like this.
Oops. That was not intentional. I wanted to place you on the top there. Why did that look different? Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Don't worry. Nothing to see here. Now, the thing is, we don't have enough reactor glass, unless you have a lot on you.
But that's easy to make, so we can...
We don't have enough reactor casings unless you have a lot on you.
We can make more.
Right. I have 9 more casing, so let me just quickly make up some casing. I can show the peeps how to make casing.
Yes, you can.
Reactor casing. Yeah, I know that was completely unnecessary and uncalled for, and I apologize, but I don't take it back. All right, so yellow. Yellow!
Yellow! Jello!
Do you know where that comes from, Kyle?
Jello!
No.
I don't know.
It's from Monty Python, the Holy Grail. Dude, you don't know anything. All right, hold on. Reactor casing, what was this? It was iron. Okay, it was just normal iron. Okay.
I assume that that's going to be fixed real quick, so...
What? Alright, how much do we need, really? Alright, well, I made 32 more. We mainly need glass, so I'll make up some glass. Glass, Taj. It's glass on both sides of this, right? Yeah. That is pretty much how it works. So I think I'll just divide this up into... Oh, come on. Click faster. Lag. Lag Taj. Alright, there we go. I wanted the casings, actually. Thank you. There we go. Now we have some glass, and hopefully this is enough.
I want to break free.
I fell so fast right there.
I want to break free.
Where is there not glass on this? Oh, you filled in the entire top, didn't you?
Yeah, we need Yeah, we need this. Ah!
Wait, hold
Don't
on,
fill
dude.
it in.
Dude. This one spot right here is where you're going to put the computer.
Yeah,
Because
but we
we wanna
haven't
know-
made the computer port yet, so.
I know, but hear me out. I'm going to put one of these down here, one of these down here, and one of these down here. Because, and the purpose for this is, it will look nicer when we have a computer here if it's solid all the way across and not glass. Alright, where does we not have glass so far?
You know you just made a mistake, didn't you?
What did I do?
Now it's a nuclear reactor again.
Oh, okay. I thought it wasn't done.
That's all we needed was that right there, so.
Okay, well, you do the top. Do it from the top, dude. Just put the water in from the top. Just break it again.
Takes so long.
It's
That's
easier. It's easier to fill it in from the top, anyways. Why did you fill it in at the top instead of filling the water in? You don't have to break all of it. Just hop in there, dude. Come on. You got this. You can do it, man. I know it. I believe in you. By the way, you totally missed a spot in here. Hold on, let me just get a bucket. Bucket time. Bucket.
I missed that spot right there.
Missed bucket.
You're the one.
Yeah, did you get that one spot all the way in the corner? Dude, you failed at it. One all the way in the back is also not full. How do I get in here? Dude, you're dying. You're dying. You're dying, dude.
We're good. We're good. We're good. It's a bit uncomfortable standing next to these big things. Let's just put it like that. Hey.
Alright, there we go. That one's all the way full. Now I need to get out of here. Now, the next step is we need to fill in some more water here. Alright, so tell me, where exactly is it not?
I'm trying to fill it in, but your head's in the way.
Dude, you put it in the exact same spot that I did. Why? Why would you do that?
Your head was in the way, that's why. I'm not going to question why this block just suddenly disappeared, but... You know what? It's Minecraft. It's allowed to.
Did a block just disappear suddenly?
Ah, water block.
Water does that sometimes.
Boom!
Alright, I got some more water. Ah!
And only one where you are. Literally. Where you're standing. That's where the one's missing.
Right, exactly where it
There it is.
Alright, now it's full. So now we just need to put the glass in there. And
Bing.
we should be done. Bling bling. Alright, now we have...
90%, and 90% if you start that puppy up.
It's on. There we go. Power time. It was actually recharging even though it wasn't on. Alright, so let's see how much is this doing. The core is heating up, the casing is not heating up as much, and it is producing a total of 36 MB.
And we're only
36,000
losing 0.008 millibuckets
Of what?
of fuel.
Oh, okay.
So we're running at 296% efficiency, which is awesome.
Alright, well, we don't have any more yellowium in there, so I'm going to pull out some yellow. Put some yellow in
And
there.
we need to start to consider making plutonium. Actually, it's blue, not plutonium. It's plutonium.
And what does plutonium do?
It is essentially another type of fuel it can take, so we could also run it off of that in theory.
Alright, so let's see. How is... Ow, I hurt myself again. Keep doing that. I hurt myself today.
I want to see what our max power is currently at. If you guys are up for that show.
Kyle?
That's my main.
You have the heavy aluminium wire down here. Maybe you should fix that back to the redstone wiring.
No, the redstone wiring, like, we're gonna need more power tabs if we're gonna use redstone wiring. Like I said, there's a glitch with that. That port allows as much energy as it wants to go out.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I just need to grab some.
Look at how much power we're producing. If we really wanted to, look at that power. And now you just walked away from this commentary, didn't you?
Sorry, I temporarily got eaten by a monster. He's dead now. It's okay. I just had to go get
Take a
some
look at
nasal
how much
spray.
energy we're currently creating at full capacity.
Where do I see that? Is it
It's
the
that lightning bolt.
lightning bolts? Okay, so 1,600 flux per tick. And multiple ticks per second. So that's a lot.
That is running this beast at 100%.
So full power.
I wanted to run this bad boy at all cores at 90 at the control rod lowered 90% down. So that means we only use we really don't use any fuel at all running it like that. And that is awesome. So we get more power for the same amount of fuel. That's essentially what we're doing here. More power,
Creeper came in.
same amount of fuel. What did the creeper blow?
Go check.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. There was no creeper. It was me.
Well, that's mean.
I was gonna say it blew up the nuclear reactor, but you were standing next to it, so I couldn't trick you into thinking that.
Well, and because it has the texture it has when it's a working reactor.
Yeah, I know.
So
That's what I meant. Is like you wouldn't have fallen for it because you could see that it was still fixed. Hey, creepers, you want to come in? Hey, there's one right outside right now.
yeah, I see that. See, you're having fun with them.
Yeah, I like to have fun.
So yeah, this I have to say our backup power is probably overkill.
Yeah, let's
But-
show them the rest of our backup power. We've been busy. Apparently, you've been busy at least. I haven't been on. Yeah, I've been at work doing work stuff.
I've been a little busy. It wasn't that big of an issue.
Because apparently Kyle's moved the solar panels off our old house and put them up here. And now they collect some extra power and they keep this thing powered. So we have additional backup power on the roof.
That Tesseract is on a different frequency, so it's like it's not in use at all until we need it to be in use.
And that way it can just charge up on its own without us having to, or without draining any energy.
Yeah. So
Currently, the redstone energy cell uses just a little bit of energy, and then it instantly fills back up right now. So this thing pulls a little bit of energy out of this tesseract, and then immediately, boom, full again.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's good. Who shot me? And why? I just got hit by an arrow. There's a skeleton in here somewhere.
You just got shot by
I'm
something.
entirely convinced I don't actually know where he is, but yeah, he was glitched. There was a skeleton in here. How did he get in here?
He probably spawned on this because this is one of the levers I had to create to use this wire right here. It's called ME Dark Cable. You probably haven't heard of it, the people watching. But essentially, it is a cable you can switch on and off.
Okay.
And that cable switches the light off when the cable's on, but it also makes it so when that's switched on, the wireless adapter downstairs is on. It's just because if we want to put anything underneath, we can have this main place here, or our factory running and using the power. But if you want to if there's something downstairs that needs to be added to the factory, we can easily turn that part on or off with a lever. So I'm just trying to figure out a better way of doing this without turning the light off.
Not entirely sure why you want to use a dark cable for that even.
It's just look. If you go up to the system, and I want you to click on the system, the one with the battery thing.
I see it.
Do you see where it says ME wireless access point? There's only one connected.
Mm-hmm.
Keep an eye on that. And now, how many does it say?
2.
Now it says 2. So now I turned on.
But why would you ever want it turned off?
So if this will use a lot of power. Like every cable you add adds one RF tick to the system. Like approximately, that's what I found online. So every cable you add on adds 1 RF per tick. So the system uses 1 more RF per tick. So if you add in 30 cables, your system is suddenly using 30 RF per tick just because of the cables. And if you add in buses, they use 1 RF per tick. Every block you add on to the system adds 1 RF per tick. So if we were to add in another CPU on another level, that would use up a lot of the power, so we can easily adjust our power usage by switching off a part of the system. Or if we need it, switch it on and use the extra power. But it's just to control how it works.
So the basic explanation is it's to save a little bit of power.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And we can switch it on and off,
something.
which is always good. It's always good to switch it on and off.
I found
if
something.
we wanted to, we can now even put we can put this all the way down to the cellar, put another dark cable and run the cable all the way to your house. So we have ME access point or ME wireless adapter over there, and we would, in theory, be able to have access our terminal from the house as well.
Oh, scary stuff is happening. Ooh. What's this?
I think that kind of concludes this episode. If it's a short episode, sorry about that, but we built the power plant. I think we're gonna see you guys in the next episode.
Dude, I found the most epic thing ever.
Wait,
we have to continue the episode.
What did you find? Where are you?
Never mind, you guys will have to wait until next episode. See you guys then. Bye-bye.